Zanaya.
It's the righteous vigilante Jamon Creek, and you're tuning in to Minds Wide Open.
Hey, yo, check it out. This is Namestream, never mainstream. You're tuning in to Minds Wide Open Media.
Shout out to the Florida Vibe Directory. You are now listening to the best playlist in South Florida.
Yes, sir. You already know what time it is, man. This is the Florida Vibe Directory. I am your host, Gabe Avelli. And who I got with me in the building today?
Yo, it's your boy, Trippy Juice, repping Broward County. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Yo, what it is, Kid Kreatur. I make clothes. I'm a designer. Yeah.
All right.
Got you.
So let's take it here, man. The name Trippy Juice, where you get the name from?
Bro, my friends really. So it comes from two places. Like one, like so my real name is Justice, right? So like when I was I had a job. I had went to Virginia for like I want to say like a year when I was like 18. You know, do a little bit of growing up, do some real man work and shit like that.
Yeah.
And they used to always make fun of me, bro, because I wanted to be a rapper.
Damn.
So, like, I mean, it was all from a place of love. Like, there was my family and shit.
Yeah.
But so they'd always be like, a juice box, beatbox for me. You feel me? Like, it'd always be some stupid ass comment with juice box or some shit like that. So I took the juice and like the trippy it's funny because it comes from my friends because like I was always yelling at them about being late and shit. So like they was always like, bro, you tripping?
Damn.
That's a true story.
So you took both and just put it
I
together.
just put them together, bro, and I came up with Trippy Juice. Me and my dog Josh, we was like talking on the phone, and like I was like, fuck it, that's the name, bro. Like that's the one we're gonna go with. We're gonna build a brand.
Facts. So, what was your early life like?
Humble beginnings. My mom, single parent. Fuck, bro. I come from the sticks, dog. Like, but I moved from Virginia to Broward County when I was like, 9 years old.
Okay.
And Broward is my home, bro. This is where I really like. I've been here. That's 18 years.
Became a man and shit.
Yeah. I mean, I love Broward. So, my mom, she always had like, 2 jobs and shit. So I was always fucking around, running around,
Doing your thing.
doing dumb shit.
Yeah.
I was a badass kid, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I was a troublemaker. But I was always good in school, though. I was always smart.
Yeah, like scholastically.
Yeah, hell yeah. I was always in, like, the honor roll until, like, fucking, like, 10th grade when I said, fuck this shit. I was like, I'm out. Like, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm going to be a rapper.
Word. So since 10th grade, you already had that idea in your head of like,
Oh, I had it way before then.
Yeah?
Like, that's why I never gave a fuck about school, bro. When I was, like, 5 years old, I was like, yo, I'm going to be a rapper. This is what I want.
So what was like that early music that you were listening to that made you feel
50
like
Cent.
you would be able to do it?
It was 50 Cent.
50 Cent?
Yeah, I was like 5 years old, bro. Like, no bullshit, bro. Like, I had a fucking a Get Rich or Die Trying album.
Okay.
It was that
Classic.
and the fucking 8 Mile soundtrack.
Yo, holla if you hear me though.
I mean, bro. And the thing is, like, come on, bro. Like,
crazy.
those are two of the most classic. Like, so it's like I was just like, damn, bro. Like, I saw what they were doing, and I was like, that's what I want to be, bro.
I could do something like this.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, at the time, like, my stepdad was like a real like gangster type dude, bro.
Okay.
Like, so, like, he really, like, I was, like, a kid, bro, so he really was, like, drilling that shit into me, like, like, fucking boxers and, like, basketball jerseys and, like, this is how you gotta be. Tupac's the greatest rapper ever, like, yo.
So you was already like absorbing all that
Oh,
info.
yeah, I was like, bro, so then I picked up on fucking, the music, and I was like, I could do this shit.
Word.
And then I just started rapping, bro, and everywhere I went from, like, then to, like, I mean, I can remember times when I was like 7 and my mom would be like, yo, Justice, rap for these people.
What?
You know what I'm saying? Like, I was always good at it.
So you were like freestyling or you
Mhm.
had like, off the dome?
Yeah, always.
So what kind of music, like where you were like on some like lyrical type joint?
I
or-
do it all, bro.
Yeah?
I mean, I like it all. I think one thing my dogs could definitely say is like, bro, I'm a hip hop historian.
Oh, word?
Yeah, this nigga know.
Facts, me too.
Hella
I
is.
love this shit, bro.
Like, I love rap.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's like the best way I could paint the picture to anybody if they're like, oh, like, what are you like? You know, I'm hip hop. Like,
Facts.
like I don't see the streets. I don't see the industry. I don't see white. I don't see black. I see hip hop.
Word.
Like, is it cool or not? Is it hip hop? Like, does it fit with the culture?
Hmm. And that's not something that you hear
Real shit.
from a lot of artists, especially nowadays. You feel me? Because I feel like when we were younger, it's like to be hip hop was like everything. You feel me? Like it's like it was respected. It was like you could tell by the way somebody dressed, everything. But now it's like if you say like yo, I'm hip hop, niggas look at you kind of corny.
Yeah.
Like oh,
yeah.
like you know he a hit on some hip hop shit, but it's like bruh, like it's why the fuck we're here. You know what I'm
Facts,
saying?
yeah,
Like
that's how it started.
in reality,
And I think the thing that people don't realize, like, is like, bruh, just because I say like I'm hip hop, don't mean I come from a fucking peachy ass background, bro.
right?
Like, I really don't. Like, I come from like, you know, really like working hard for my shit. And at the end of the day, though, it don't mean I gotta fuck my life up, bro. I already been down that road, bro.
Word.
I already did dumbass shit. Like, I already lost friends to this. Like, I already did all that shit. Like, but I did it because I always believe like, yo, I could make it for
Right.
hip hop. The rest of the shit didn't matter.
Right. It was always about the music.
Always.
So when did you first like hear yourself like on like a record or like recorded and shit like that?
Dog, I bought a fucking USB mic when I was like 12 years old.
Okay.
My dog Johnny showed me how to like, you know, like what was we using, bro? A shit called Mixpad.
Okay.
And bro, like I just started figuring it out. Like, yo, how do I stack vocals? Like how do they make this sound? I even remember spending nights like just learning how to do autotune.
Just like learning how to like perfect it and shit like that, right?
Took forever, bro. Like just finding the right settings. Like, but I always wanted to make sure that like I was up to date with like my sound. And I mean, I'm not gonna lie, now it more comes naturally. Like I don't
Yeah.
really spend as much time like then it was like music was 24/7.
Because you were like honing the craft.
Yeah. Now I feel like fuck, bro. I could sit down in like 20 minutes and
But do you feel like that because you have like such easy access to studios and beats and things
nah, I
like
feel
that?
like it's because I have a ton of experience.
Mm.
Yeah, I can attest to that shit.
Like
You
I don't think a lot of people like I mean I spent days just like writing and rapping and rapping and rapping and rapping. Like and I probably should do it more now, but more now I'm like focused on like trying to get the business right and trying to like understand the hip hop like industry more or less than just the music. Cause I feel like first I had to get the music there, right? Like now I feel like I got the music there. Now I had to get the videos there,
right.
right? Then I had to get like the Spotify and the fucking TikTok and the Instagram and like, and then you have to figure out, well, okay, how do I translate all of this into more than just like a couple $100?
Facts. So that's kind of like the point that you figure at now.
Yeah, now I feel like I'm like, okay, I know I'm like this big as an artist, right? Like I know I did a lot of like real cool shit that like when I was younger I'd have probably been like, yo, this is amazing. Like,
Right.
I think me and all my it's not just me, I feel like everybody I really like associate myself with, bro. Like we've done some legendary shit, bro. Like not a lot of people have like been on tour and like, you know, not a lot of people have like, you know, I fuck, bro. Some of us have been on like TV shows and like
Magazines and all types of shit.
magazines and all types of shit, bro. Like literally.
Now, before we get into that, what was like the first song that you feel like got you like that love from like your peers?
Mm. Moving.
No,
Yeah, definitely can say that.
Yeah.
That's
Uh,
clean.
fuck, bro. It's so funny
That's
because it's
facts.
like, yo, even the video, bro. Like, you look at it, dog. It's just a bunch of guys. We in the middle of Pompano, bro, with like a little camera, bro, and like my dog shot it for like $100, bro. And but we used to go perform that song. Like every one of us knew the words, bro.
yeah.
Well, fuck it, cause you know what? It was so funny, cause it's like, bro, I don't even think none of us really even knew the verse. We just knew the hook. We moving, moving, moving. When that bit would come on, like everybody
Everybody
was like,
going crazy.
yeah, you know. And it probably never like did what my songs do now, but like for the time, like bro, it was everything.
But you saw it like impact people
Way
type
more,
shit.
because I was more closely connected to like the crowd at that point,
Mm-hmm.
and I was really like going out and doing like the shows and the mosh pits and like what a lot of people don't even do now. Like,
Right.
um,
It's pivoted a lot, I feel, for sure.
whoa,
Yeah.
I don't even think it's like the same anymore, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't think you could even really do. I mean, I won't say you can't do it in another part of the United States, but I definitely think like as far as Florida goes, like I've watched like a lot of them try to do it now, and like there's no way they could do what we did.
Yeah, no, it's only at like certain types of shows that you really see even that type of music get like love. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Because a lot of like I don't even know really what to call it, but like now the sound Florida sounds pivoted more towards like a street sound. You know
Yeah,
what
and
I'm
it's
saying?
like I don't even think it's their fault, like the next generation of like kids trying to do the underground, but like people really aren't willing to like come outside.
Right.
Like,
It's gotten better though. It's gotten better as like recently from what I've been to like a lot of events in like the past 12 months, and like I go to all types of shows. Like I
yeah.
go to like real like hip hop. Like I went to see Onyx perform.
Oh
But then
shit.
also I'll go to like Vice City World, and like you know what I'm saying, and all of those shows are packed. So I feel like now is kind of like the best state that it's been for everybody.
So I gotta slide this in there just because you brought that up. I actually got a movie coming out with Onyx, that we working on called One Mic.
Oh shit.
Shout out my director, Young Curl. Um,
It's like what like a fictional movie or like a
yeah,
documentary?
it's a fictional movie. It's a, it's like a fictional like I believe it's like a hip hop competition.
Oh shit.
You know what I'm saying? But I know it's got a lot of other rappers in it besides myself. I don't want to like disclose like too much
No, no, no,
information,
it's all good.
but just check it out. It's gonna be dope.
For sure.
I think right now it's gonna be on Tubi TV if I'm not like mistaken, but
Hey,
um they we still got a lot of shooting to do, so I don't have all the details. I'm just a small role, but
you say it's you gonna get a check though, so it don't
you know
matter
what I'm
at the end
saying?
of the day.
So,
Yeah.
hey,
And the
bro,
look. It's the
my
check and the
dog,
look. You feel me?
So, working on that, and then I'm excited about that. So, cause like anytime I feel like, uh, one of the things like that's really cool about like me lately is like I used to look at like a lot of people and be like, damn, bro, they always get a lot of love from like fucking, like the artists of now, like right, and I'm like, how do they connect like with these people, right? But I realized like the older generation kind of been helping me out lately.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the things that's like happening for me are because like OGs are like looking out, and I'm like, that's a cooler route because like I'm not like some YouTube guy, bro. I really like been out here for
Word.
years.
So take us to like the early days of like your career. To like, after like you drop moving
All right,
and
so I'll tell you my first show, bro. My first show, bro, was like terrible, bro. Like I will always remember the moment, bro, because like I literally I paid my homeboy like $150, right, to do this show that they was throwing. Mind yourself, bro, I'm gonna throw you in my mindset, right?
mhm.
Like my best friend had just, passed away, you feel me? And I had just got out of jail, right?
Damn.
Like and I was fighting some shit that was like some life shit, even though it
Damn.
was like not some like evil and shit, like evil intentional shit, like, that's why I'm out, obviously, feel me. But um still at the time it was a really scary situation, bro. So like, I'm looking like this could be the only time I get to do something.
Right.
Right. So I see this shit on Instagram and I'm new to this shit at this point in time. Like I'm not like the business savvy person that I am now. Like,
Right.
I'm a very like naive person. Like, yeah, I don't really have a lot of friends. You feel me? Like I really am dealing with a lot of shit. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna go do the show. So I invite like a couple of my homies, like we go do this show, right? Bro, I just remember standing on stage like nobody in this motherfucker, bro. Like,
Sheesh.
and I just remember having to perform in front of like two of my closest homeboys and like my mom,
I've been there before, bro.
bruh. I wanted to die, bro. Like I went home, bro, and I just like looked myself in the mirror and I was like, this shit ain't never happening again. This shit ain't never happening again. I gotta go harder.
Hmm.
I don't care what I gotta do,
I can't do this no more.
but I'm not doing that.
So from that feeling of disappointment, like what was like the next course of action for you?
Bruh, I just started really, I mean, for a while, I started going crazy. Like, oh, bro, I was everywhere, bro. Like, but it was like a lot of drama, a lot of people. Like, we was really doing like that, like superstar run.
Right.
Like, and it was like 30 deep. Like me, him, and like fucking 40 other guys, and we're all
Going from every show.
yeah. So it's like we living in the same, like we renting houses,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
like throwing parties, like doing all the wild shit. And it was like a lot of drama, a lot of being tired, like a lot of like drinking.
Now, but when you say like what, like
Turning
a
up
lot
and
of
shit.
drama, like within like y'all group, or
Yeah, of
like
course.
drama with other people, like being jealous of what y'all got
I
going
mean
on.
both.
Damn.
Like, cause
Yeah.
what people don't realize, like, is when you're in like a group like that, bro, and a lot of artists come together quickly,
Mm-hmm.
and like, everybody got their own like mindset,
Family own goals.
and it's like some are doing this, some are doing that, and it's just like some talk about this one and this one talk about that one, and next, especially when it's like 30 people,
It's a
bro.
lot of personalities.
Like I'm not gonna lie, like it wasn't even like a group or nothing, but we were just all linking up like everywhere we went, bro. Like
Word.
trying to like just like show people like, yo, we're deeper than you. Like we're from
Everywhere we go.
everywhere we go. And I was wilder too. Like I was a lot meaner.
Damn.
Like,
Yeah, this dude's crazy.
it was true, bro. Like I was like, dog, like, and I don't know, bro. Like I still had a very childish mindset at that time.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was more about like, yo, I want to be a famous rapper and like, like I want to fucking have millions of dollars and I want to break shit and I want to fucking drink all night and do drugs and fucking party and like I mean, I was getting somewhere, but I wasn't getting there quick enough.
Right.
Cause my focus, like mentally, like I mean, don't get me wrong, we did a lot of epic shit,
Mm-hmm.
but I probably could have capitalized on some opportunities.
Now, do you feel like it was like the partying that hindered you from getting to those opportunities that were in front of you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
If there's one time that you're comfortable enough to share, what's like one time that like you really feel like you like fucked up and like fumbled the bag, or like during that time?
Um, I mean, they were just okay, bro. Like I'll give you a great example,
All right.
right? So I had and this was actually early on, right? So I had a show. It was Ski Master Slump God,
Mm-hmm.
right? And it was Xavier Wolf and I think Rob Banks. But I don't quote me on this,
Mm-hmm.
right? And like I was nervous, b, like cause like like I'd never done this shit before, like bruh,
It's like a big show.
yeah. And I was drinking, bruh. Like I just was smashing like fucking Fireball,
Damn.
and fuck, I was fucked up, and I got on stage and I was doing okay until I tripped on the microphone
Oh my
cord.
gosh. Oh my gosh.
So like I mean the crazy thing is I kept rapping, which kind of saved my ass.
I mean, that's what you gotta do.
And it went okay, but I definitely could have propelled my career earlier on
By just like, yeah.
than if I was like more prepared
Mm-hmm.
and not just like so like raw.
So when do you feel like you actually like started to develop that business mindset, or started to take things more serious?
Me and this dude right here, bro. We had a mushroom trip.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That's some real shit.
Yeah,
I don't
that shit
even
was
really
crazy.
like fuck with drugs or anything. I don't even drink really. And I only really even smoke Delta 8. I just smoke the J to day to kind of, chill and have fun with the interview.
Yeah.
But we had did some mushrooms, bro, and we sat down together.
Yeah.
And you know, uh we had a conversation, bro, and we were like, yo, we need to like figure out what to do, right? and my mom, you know, she's always business savvy.
Right.
Yeah,
She's
mom's
like the goddess of business.
for real,
Like
for real.
no one can touch her, bro. Like I'm just gonna be right. Like when it comes to like any type of like I need it done, bro. Like she's gonna get it done. That's
Hmm.
just who she is. But us, we were like, she was like, she sent us to this thing, and like we had this meeting or whatever. And I won't say like a lot came from like the meeting or whatever, but what I think started to change in us was like the mindset later on, like, and I think definitely towards the last couple of years, like COVID
Hmm.
and shit like that,
It slowed everything down.
like we had to think more like, okay, what am I gonna do?
Strategically.
Yeah, like especially him, like he's a designer, right?
Yep.
So like, you know, he has no choice but to think about how am I gonna sell these clothes today? Like, and
Right.
if
Yeah,
he can't
facts.
go outside for 2 years, how the fuck am I supposed to do the legwork? Because before we could just go to shows,
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, to
right?
I see what
pivot.
you're saying, and just
Truly.
pull up and then
But what do you do when you can't?
right,
Yeah, you gotta switch it up and
And as a
switch.
rapper, how do you get your name out when you can't pull up on people,
right,
right? And I'm not a TikTok guy, bro.
right,
Like I'm 27, bro.
right.
Like,
You ain't have time for that shit.
nah. Like I got real life. I gotta get a job and like, you know, hustle and figure shit out. Like, and it's like this shit became a struggle. And then I think I just had to like really. That's really when I reinvented myself.
Right.
I don't feel. And I'm not gonna say that I regret my scene days because it really taught me how to perform,
Uh huh.
right? Like how to engage with the crowd. But I think that my time, especially after COVID, really taught me that like the world is going in a whole new way.
Right.
Like this is a digital age.
Hmm.
And not just that, like people they don't want to like uh they don't want to keep seeing the same shit.
Right.
Like they want creativity again.
Right.
Facts. That's true.
So you mentioned your mother as the business goddess.
Mm-hmm.
So has she always been so supportive of what you do?
I she always told me to follow my dreams.
Mm-hmm.
As far as like doing the manager stuff, I mean, I did my music for a long time, like
Mm-hmm.
by myself. Until like we sat down and we had a conversation, and she was like, you know, do you want to like really be serious about this shit? Like, what do you like want to do with your life? Like, do you want to keep getting in trouble? Do you want to keep like fucking up? Like, you know what I mean? Like, or do you want to try to do something about it? So it was
Word.
like, okay, like, and I don't think it clicked for me until like for a couple years, right?
Right.
Like I'm 27. I've been doing rap probably professionally for like 4 years,
Okay.
right? I mean, I've been rapping my whole life, and I was always like trying to drop music, but I wouldn't count it.
Right.
Like a lot of people try to count like middle school and like, but
Right.
I want to say like really going out there and doing it like 4 years. And I think I'm just now getting to the point where it's like, okay, like I think I understand it. Like I used to just think like, oh, bro, if you love music and I'm great at hip hop and like everybody loves my raps and like I'm the best freestyler there is, I'm gonna just blow up.
Yeah.
It doesn't work like that.
At all.
It took like fucking years of thousands of dollars, bro. Like holy shit, bro. If I had all the money that I had like from spending on rap music,
Oh
like
shit, yeah. You'd be a lot
What are like
bread.
what are some of those like things that people wouldn't think that, goes into a rapper's budget?
all right, you got a show, right? So one, you can't wear anything else anybody has ever seen you in, right?
That's a fact.
You just can't do it. So if
Right.
you took a picture, so so off rip,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
You gotta go, and you gotta go get a fit, right? All right. Let's say you got 4 or 5 people in your entourage, right?
Mhm.
Let's say 2 of them don't got a car. Now you driving to different locations, picking up everybody.
Right.
Now, what if the other 3 that got their cars now they come in late,
Right.
right? So now you waiting for them, like you spending money on gas. You gotta entertain other people. You trying to get a haircut. You trying to pick up your clothes. Oh shit! I gotta get my USB from the crib.
Yo.
Like it becomes a day, bro. Like
Yeah.
you think it doesn't, but it really does.
Nah, trust me. I already know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
And then you
yeah.
probably gotta like in some instances pay for some homies to get in the show.
Pay for
Facts,
homies to
yeah.
get in. How many? What, bro? Bro,
That's crazy. That's
Bruh,
crazy.
Trust me, because I've been on both sides of it where it's
Yeah.
like
you
I'm
said
trying to
it.
get my homies in, but then it's my event. So I'm like, nah, your homies gotta pay. Like
Yeah. Whoa. I didn't even think, and that's the funniest shit you ever said, dog.
shit crazy, man. Shit crazy.
And it's like it becomes like as an artist nowadays, you're paying to perform, man.
in some instances it could be that.
Like
Now, let's talk about that. How do you feel about like the whole pay to play, like, you know,
this whole business is pay to
Yeah.
play. I feel like this whole business is pay to play. I don't give a fuck like who you is, bruh. Like like you could say I'm fucking Drake, right?
mhm,
When you go to a label, right? Like, Lil Baby, your best friend. Let's say Lil Baby, your best friend, right?
mhm.
And I'm Drake, right? And I call up Lil Baby. Now I'm just saying Lil Baby. I could be wrong if he owns his own shit, like.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying these are just two of the hottest rappers,
Yeah.
right? And I call him up and I'm like, hey, bro, like, can you hop on my album? It don't work like that. I gotta call my peoples, call his peoples over at this label, find out how much his clearance fee is.
Yes.
Yeah.
And what if his clearance is 150,000 and my budget for this song in particular from my label is only 90,000? Now I can't even afford to get my own friend on my shit.
Word. Damn.
That's how this shit work. It's all pay to play.
Yeah.
So you can't think like I think if you're an artist and you see an opportunity for yourself, I say bet on it.
I see what you're saying.
But I say don't bet on the opportunities that are weak, bro. Like if it's a mid level like artist, right? And I'm not gonna say no names because I don't want nobody to get offended,
I respect that.
right? But let's say you're just like somebody that's like you got like 70, 80,000 on the IG
Uh-huh.
and you're verified, right? If I was an artist and I'm upcoming in the game, I'm not paying $400 to perform with this guy
Right.
because realistically, like I look at myself and where I'm at right now, and I'm not gonna pay me right now with my performances because I need to perform with somebody that has at least like a couple million. Because when it comes to paying money, like you gotta get your dollar value back, right?
Correct.
So if you're doing it with like a guy that has like 80,000, right? Let's say he's just doing like an offshoot show and he's not even from his state. Let's say now he's in Florida, right? And he's on a little tour. And what these promoters do is they'll like make a couple flyers up, right? And then be like, "Oh, hit me up to perform," right? And then
Right.
they'll charge the little artist like 250, 300, 400, right? But there's like maybe like at the end of the night when the show's really popping, like 400 or 500 people there. But in the beginning, there's maybe like 40, 50 people there.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe even less, to be honest. Sometimes 10, 15 people at like, like 7
Even that
o'clock.
Rolling Loud. Even that Rolling Loud, it happens to people.
So you perform as an artist, and are you really getting, the money and the time that you spend into it? I say if you're going to do it, like, go big or go home,
I
bruh.
agree.
Save your money, bro.
Facts, because sheesh.
Put up like 5 back, like you gotta put up like 5 racks, bro.
Mhm.
Go and even then sometimes it's like
It's not
damn,
it's like not enough.
but you gotta get out there, bro. Like how else
Facts.
you gonna do it?
Nah, that's a fact. You got to put your money where your mouth is, right?
But I would say put it in promoting first.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you don't got no online presence, like you can't really like do anything with a real show.
So for an artist, what do you think is like the best or like the best way, and then the easiest way to build an online presence?
Consistency. Everybody in the game will tell you consistency. Even me, I'm inconsistent.
Right.
I could have got farther. I'm doing good currently, but I could have got farther if I was more consistent in my earlier years, posting every day. Like, these young kids, bro, they want to see what you're doing. Like they want to know, like what you got going on, bro. Your life. Like they don't want to just like fucking. They don't want to just see somebody on the screen they can't relate to.
I feel like with the decline of like television, it's like, now it's like every
People are
rapper
the
is
television.
their own channel in a sense. You
yeah.
feel me?
Let me
That's
ask you
facts.
something. What do you do when you watch TV?
Watch shit on my phone.
That's fact. That's true. That's true. You could barely get through a movie.
Sometimes it be background noise though. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
I just need
That's
that.
what is the TV now? It's subliminal messaging, really.
Basically
It's just like you're throwing that shit in the background, bro. You're playing on your phone, like,
chilling.
Yeah.
and it's hard for us as artists, bro. Like, what the fuck do we do, bro?
Mhm.
Oh, we gotta have, I mean, if you're not an artist that has like me, for example, like I don't have a major backing, bro. Everything I've done has been from like hard work.
Off the muscle.
Yeah, and when you do it like that, it takes so much money. Holy fuck, bro.
Word.
Like, and we done schemed it up top, bro.
Starting behind the 8 ball type
Yo,
shit.
listen, bro. Like, you gotta be really smart. You gotta really bet on yourself. You gotta really fucking believe in the people. And yo, number one key: have the right people around you.
Yeah,
Facts.
definitely.
I got the same 5 homies, bro.
Shout them out. Shout them out.
Bro, my dog, Kid Kreatur, you feel me? My dog, Big Josh, right? I got my dog, Gold Eye Tibbs, right?
Yo, shout out to Golda, man. I
Oh, yeah,
remember I'd
Tiz.
seen him at some show. It was like, I think maybe it was his album release party, but like, yo, the man freestyled his whole life story.
Yo,
I was there. I was there.
Yo,
I was
that's
there.
crazy.
That shit was crazy.
It was a
bro.
part where he was saying something
Nigga
like, I
got
guess like his
drunk and
girl like
started-
cheated on him,
Yeah.
and like the whole crowd was like,
Yo, this nigga got lit,
dog.
bro. Yo,
Oh my
he's
god.
crazy, bro.
that shit was crazy.
Yo,
That shit was crazy.
That's hilarious. Fuck.
Shout out
Yeah.
to him, bro. I need to actually bring him on too.
Yo,
Fuck it.
he's an awesome personality. Like,
Mhm.
if I could say anything about Tibbs, bro, he's
He's a
entertaining,
character.
dog.
He's a
Yeah.
character
Like,
for
he's
real.
someone that people, if they got to know, would love to watch, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
Fuck, bro.
No, very entertaining for real, cause he had everyone captivated, bro, and like he took like the pause before he said it, so you didn't know where he was gonna go with it. You feel
Yeah,
me? And then
yeah,
everybody was
yeah.
like, "Oh, like
He just kept
courtroom
going and
gas
going
type
and
shit."
going.
I
Yeah.
was like, "Yo, that's
He was
crazy."
like, yo, it was like a speech. It was crazy.
Yo.
But Kid Creature, man,
Yeah.
let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about
Shit,
it, man.
man.
Let the people know,
just-
man. Tell them about the brand.
Oh, of course, yeah. I'm just like I'm a designer, bro. I've been doing this for like a long ass time. You feel me? This all really started just with a simple sweatshirt. You know, I was working a job at Best Buy and shit.
Oh
I
shit!
was probably like 17,
Damn.
and I just had an idea to create something, anything, because I was already an artist for years.
Mhm.
I used to like draw a lot and shit.
Oh,
like
word.
that. Yeah. Make different art and shit. I had shit in Wynwood, like murals and shit like that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I decided to like, fuck with that, see what it would be
also
on.
your neighborhood drug dealer.
Yeah, I was a
I used to
trapper.
buy
I've
weed
done
from
hella
him
shit,
in
Bro,
high
but
school.
I'm
had
not
a
gonna
long-
lie to you though. When it comes to music, clothing, and parties,
Yeah.
the trappers are the best promoters.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, no, but it teaches you how to sell too. It
Yes.
teaches you sales in a
Man,
way
was a
as
hustler
well.
since
It's
high school.
teach you how to hustle for
and
real.
to be responsible too. 'cause
Exactly.
You fucked that
You know
up,
what
they
I'm
on
saying?
your ass.
Hell
Bro,
yeah.
I used to buy weed from him.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, that's how we met.
At one point, for sure.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so I just made this one T-shirt, bro. And life just got crazy after that. I started just selling to people I know at first, and one day I got into a ordeal with a rapper.
Mm.
Well, he was just like a local kid at the time. You feel me? Because
When you say ordeal, what do you mean
I
by
used
ordeal?
to like throw parties at my
Okay.
crib. I got a house and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And one day this nigga ran up, this nigga X, and tried to rob my homeboy that lived with me.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so I fucking I didn't even know who he was really. I'd only met this nigga Slump before.
Okay.
You feel me? I came to like a Halloween party, and Yeah, bro. He tried to rob this nigga, and I basically like fought this nigga
Damn, so
for
y'all
for
got
my
it.
life,
This true
literally.
story, bro. He fought him
Damn.
to the
And
death almost.
and
That's
yeah,
crazy.
yeah. So
You gotta
and
respect somebody after that. When y'all two fight almost
so
to the death,
long
it's like,
story
yo, that's my
short
dog.
though,
So it was
he
like a good fight, like.
oh nigga, it was insane, bro. It was
Bro, you should have
5
seen the
niggas.
pictures.
I
This
fought
man had
all
like
5
blood
niggas
everywhere.
like till I was bloody in the face.
Yeah.
Oh, so it was you versus 5 people?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Me versus 5 niggas.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. My homeboy was not really like a fighter type of.
And X was one of the 5 people.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
the main.
He's the one who got them and then came looking for him.
Damn.
My fucking roommate. Yo, so yeah, it was crazy. And long story short, bro, he ends up in jail. He contacts me in jail, bro, and just like literally begs me and like apologizes
Really?
for his life, literally, because he had just gotten arrested for other shit. And yeah, it was basically like some crazy shit where nigga was calling me every single day.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, we got to know each other over the phone, you feel me? Because
While he was locked.
right, because we had never met before, so
Mm-hmm.
it was crazy. And yeah, bro, I never really had any animosity to him, so I tried to do, you know, the best I could to like help him in his situation and shit. And yeah, while he was in jail, he blew up out of nowhere and shit. And by the time he got out, you know, he already was, you know, fucking with my clothing and shit, and like, you know, was trying to like work with some shit, you know, with revenge and shit like that. And he gets out of jail, and then we just start chilling, bro, for like days. He would call me every day, bro. He was like a real true good friend.
That's crazy.
And I could say definitely one of the first people to actually believe in my shit, because I'm doing it like on the side, not really trying to even make money from it, not thinking it could be anything. And you know, this nigga just believed in me. So
Wow.
I just stuck with that shit. You know, I met a lot of people throughout the way, you feel me?
Man's went on tour.
And unfortunately, like, he passed and shit. So, you know, I just made sure I stuck with that shit, you know? Another thing that happened too, I actually went to New York and I ended up meeting Virgil Abloh.
No fucking way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that was kind of like in the
Doubt me,
middle of
bro.
all that shit. So it really, really gave me motivation to like really take the shit serious, learn the ins and outs of design and clothing, because, you
What
know,
was like some knowledge that you were able to take away from like interacting with Virgil?
bro, you know what he said to me? He just said, I asked him, yo, so what can I do? What should I do type shit? And he was just like, bro, just keep going. Never stop. Just keep
Wow.
going. And he just fucking walked away and shit. Dramatic as fuck.
Yo.
Like,
Yo,
yo,
so it was just, I had a lot of trippy experiences, bro.
Hell yeah.
and
Hell
it just
yeah.
gives me the motivation to keep pushing. So I have a brand with like one of my friends, Cooley Cut. You feel me? He's another artist.
Oh, I've heard of him before.
Yeah. I've done a lot of shit with
Bro, their
members
clothes
only.
are fire. I'm not gonna lie. They have
Bro,
some
that
back in the
jacket
day,
goes
shit.
crazy.
What's that?
I said the jacket
Oh
goes
yeah,
crazy.
yeah. I designed this shit. This some shit from like late last year and shit. Got hella shit, new shit coming.
But you were saying though,
Yeah. But yeah. Where was I? Fuck.
Coolly cut.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. So, and then I got my brand. And I just work with hella people, bro. I fucking worked with T.I. son.
Yeah,
We did like
bro,
a design one time
bro,
when we was on
listen to
tour.
me. This man is coy. All right, I gotta
And-
say it. He did the shit for T.I. son, and it was fire, bro.
Oh yeah,
It
yeah.
was so fire.
Yeah,
they
he got, like,
had it
Sky
on
Jackson
in
in
the
it.
show, bro.
Type shit.
Damn, word.
Bunch of people, yeah.
Shit was hard.
And I've like done shit with like big influencers too, like you know, just random people that want to fuck with me and shit. But it's just dope that I was just able to make it into something and really see my clothing on other people. And like there's people who will be in like pictures with my shit from years ago, bro. Like the first shits I ever made and shit, still rocking it. It's like it's dope to see like my effect on the world a little bit. And I try to put a lot of meaning into my shit as well. You feel me? Like subliminal meaning and shit. And like Knot of Nature is like about some hella deep shit, and you feel me? We got Broward Legends, which is like, you know, some shit for the people, for the local people, you feel
Yeah.
me? To really rep where we're from and shit.
We wanted to do the Broward Legend, like, you know, bro, like, I feel like everybody in this room, for the most part, knows, like, bro, when you from Broward, like, you got a lot of pride from that. Like,
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
hell yeah.
Yo, I gotta interrupt this one because I've been waiting to be the first motherfucker to buy some Broward Legend shit.
Yeah,
And I've
yeah.
been in those DMs and I'm
bro,
trying
we
to.
have you a shirt in the
Yeah, we
bag.
got you. We got you, bro.
I'm
You
just
know,
saying.
this is brand new for you.
Damn.
me?
Okay then.
Yeah.
Months ago, I was
Yeah.
DMing. Oh, shit.
Yes,
You know what I'm
sir.
saying?
Oh, damn.
You feel me?
Yep, right there.
Thanks, y'all.
And honestly, bro, like one of the really cool things, like that I want to say, like we haven't even dropped the Broward Legends yet, and like I've gotten it, like just from leg working in a lot of different fucking places. Bro.
Yo.
Like I did the Trick Daddy show, right? Like the bitch I
Oh,
got my
yeah.
pots.
Oh shit.
That was dope.
They had me come in and I did a little freestyle rendition of my song Black Forces, like on the episode with Hitmaker, aka Young Bird. You know what
I
I'm
know
saying?
Hitmaker.
So,
Yeah.
you know, I got to wear the Broward Legends on that shit. So, and they didn't say anything about because you know it's my brand and stuff. So that was really cool. And then I wore that Rolling Loud when I was on stage.
Oh shit.
So like I was excited about that. Like, and I feel like, you know, I'm gonna just keep pushing the brand. Like,
Yeah, gotta
and,
promote that shit.
For
like, you know,
sure.
this man is like he's really dope. Like when it comes to designing, bro. Like, and I got the legwork. Like,
Hell yeah.
I really run around.
I mean, that's crazy. But one thing that you did mention is Broward pride. Like,
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
definitely a lot of fucking Broward pride, but I think it just comes from us always being like having that chip on our shoulder. Everybody just talks about Dade all the time.
Yeah.
It
So
could
like
be
now,
that. It
it's
could
like
be
we
that.
finally got it where like people are like I heard
Yeah,
like
actually fuck
people
with Broward and
podcasting
shit,
like
yeah.
Cali and shit and say Broward County.
Yeah.
You're like,
Yeah.
oh, like all right, we here now.
Yeah,
you know what
yeah,
I'm
they know
saying?
about us.
Like,
And I also feel like there's not like a lot of there's only like a select amount of Broward like artists,
yeah,
Yeah, that's true. It's,
and I feel like
it's a small scene.
we got our own wave, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like Broward has like its own style,
yeah,
and I feel like we have our own slang,
yes.
and I feel like people like definitely copy our slang and our style.
It goes, yeah, national.
You feel me? And I like the fact that I could be in fucking Idaho, bruh. And if I'm in the same room as someone and they say Broward, bruh.
You already know it's like
Yo.
I'm in this bitch. Like
Yo.
that shit. Gotta rep that shit.
facts.
My dog's from Broward, and we're gonna talk because we're both from Broward.
Hell
Like,
yeah.
Just connect off of something. You feel me?
Yeah,
Because we
yeah.
all done seen Swap Shop and all
Yeah,
types of
swap
shit.
shop, same
Like been to
experiences.
either Pepper Lakes Mall or
You
for
know
some
what
people
I'm
it's
saying?
Coral Square.
Coral
like
fucking square. Yeah.
you know?
Oh my god.
come on,
facts.
Yeah, man.
bro. Like,
So, yeah, man, just trying to keep going and trying to keep pushing, bro, and fucking, you know, like it's a blessing that I can, you know, even like pay for my bills and shit with like
Off of
clothing and shit
clothes.
like that, and like, you feel me? Trying to get that shit everywhere.
Bro, if you're at that point, you already made it. If you don't got a
Not
car,
yet, bro. There's echelons.
There's
yet to,
levels,
like,
bro.
Yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
like you know, like fuck, dog. Like I just want to be able to like have financial freedom. man.
yeah,
Facts.
yeah. That's
Like,
important nowadays, bro. Like nobody
I-
wants to work a job. Nobody wants to fucking be on the daily grind forever and ever. It's like
no, do what you
You know,
love.
I mean, I really
Start your
just
own
want to
shit,
fucking
create
be
your
able
own
to
shit, you feel me?
entertain, bro. Like I love this shit.
yeah,
I love hip hop. I love being around movies. I love being on set. I love doing like fucking creative things, bro. Like I feel like I feel like not just me, but I feel like my fucking team has like everything to offer.
Mm.
Like you know what I mean? Like we got singers, we got fashion designers, bro. We got fucking
yeah.
like
Hell
everything,
yeah, we
bro.
got hella
Facts.
people.
Actors, bro. Like
Everything.
Hey, you an actor
Every
now, my
avenue.
boy?
yeah, bro. I mean, I want to say that like I'm really gonna be doing like a lot of movies, bro. Like I
Yeah.
love the idea.
You feel like you caught the acting bug?
Well, when I was in the school, I took drama.
Oh, okay.
I took drama. I learned how to play the saxophone. I'm a lot smarter than people like really think, cause like you know I dumb it down a lot. You know I'm a rapper, bro. I gotta
Right.
have that swag, but I really did learn, like, I think the fundamentals of shit, like music theory and fucking
Yeah.
like learning musical notes and shit like that. And I'm not even that good at it anymore, but you know, the fact is I took a lot of time out of my life to try to learn it, and then the acting I just was like I feel like it goes hand in hand.
Yeah.
Like as a rapper, bro, you can only hope to pull an iced tea, right?
Facts. That's a fact. Now, I would be not doing my job properly if I didn't ask about this. What was it like? Take me to the time that you were like working with Luke and he was like your primary sound engineer.
Those were the days, bro.
Yo,
That shit was hella
all right, bro.
high as
So
fuck
I'm
every
gonna
night.
just like the first time like I ever came to Luke's house, bro. Uh, I had just got out of jail. It was my dog, Big Josh, right?
Hmm.
We bought like a fucking half of like weed, bro. Like this is not a lie, bro. Like I really live life like this. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I really did this shit, bro.
Shit.
Like all this. So like we pull up, bro. We stop at this smoke shop right before, and it has this raw cone, bro, and it's like this big, right? So we was like, man, we gonna take the whole half and put it in this shit, bro.
Damn.
I never met this man in my life, bro. We pulled up on him with a baseball bat.
Yo,
Sheesh.
but I mean, was that not off of Craigslist though? Like you
Yes,
can't
it
leave that
was
out.
off of
I was gonna
Craigslist.
You
say,
can't leave
like,
that
how
out.
did you even find him?
He gets out. He gets a half and a baseball bat, and then looks on Craigslist. All right, where am I going?
I need to go to the
Yeah.
studio.
For $20 an hour.
Yes, bro. And we pulled up on him, bro.
Yeah.
And he was cool as fuck. And like, bro, I still think he has one of the coolest. He had one of the coolest setups of all time, bro.
Yeah.
Like, bruh, my man was doing it big time for like.
Yes, sir.
You know, I don't care what nobody say. That shit was hard. He had a nice little setup in there, and we would just come in.
Cook up.
And this man, even when he started charging people like 35 an hour, bro, he was only charging me a dubski, bro.
Every
'cause I knew
time.
him that long, bro. And we was just fine, bro. Like, I don't even think sometimes I would come in there and even like rap for like the
Yeah,
first
no,
hour.
you were like, it's $20 an hour. I got somewhere to smoke.
Yeah, like we get like
No,
4
we was
hours
out
just to
this
chill
shit.
with this,
It was
play with the
crazy.
cat. Like,
Oh,
Yo,
yeah.
that's dope.
Those are the days,
fuck,
yeah.
bro. But I did get some dope records from him that I like. That like even my team, we still be like, bro. Someday, when I really feel like I'm big enough, I'm gonna drop all this shit, like this old shit.
Damn. I'm
He
trying to
was a
hear.
dope engineer, bro.
I'm trying to hear it. I'm
Yeah.
trying to hear. I already know my boy certified. You
My
feel me?
boy, y'all don't even know.
Come on now.
My dog do it all.
Now this history right here, man. This is Minds Wide Open lore for sure, for sure. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, you know what's funny is this isn't even the first time I did a podcast with Luke.
Yeah, no, first one was with Tivs.
That's right.
Yeah.
First one was with Tibbs, bro.
Yeah.
And it's dope.
Shout
man.
out Tivs.
To
Yeah.
see
Shout out
like the
Tibbs.
growth of like the show and like
Yeah,
you
it's
know
hella dope.
everything you guys are accomplishing is fucking awesome.
Nah, I appreciate it,
For real,
bro.
for
And I just felt like yo, it was time. Like I reach out and be like, yo, like
It's that time.
I got a lot of motion going on. Like we need to link up and like you know, fucking get this business together.
Yes, Sirski.
Facts.
Now,
Hell yeah.
what do you got coming up next? You know that the people should be on the lookout for.
So I got a record coming out called Asian Flow. I'm really, really passionate about this record. The reason being is because it's a lot different. I really put a lot of like you know Asian culture references in there.
Okay.
Like I love Asian culture, bro. If you can't tell.
Yeah.
I fuck with like you know. I'm a fucking 90s baby, bro. I love
Word.
anime and all that shit. So I really did a lot of research when I did the record. I didn't want to just
Be disrespectful or nothing like that.
yeah,
right?
bro. I really like talked about like the Shang dynasty. Like you know, a lot of people don't know like you know the Chinese made gunpowder.
Mhm.
Like I just like talking about with geishas and like you know I tried to really be like I wanted something that wasn't just like bang bang I'm in the streets and like I wanted to you know spice it up a bit, put some high
Something
class in
different.
there.
Word.
And we just shot the video, man, and I'm fucking
Ready to go.
so excited.
So when is it dropping?
I want to say sometime in the next like couple months. You know,
Okay.
I'm really trying to make sure that with this, I feel like this record is a hit record.
Mm-hmm.
Like my last few records have done really well.
Mm-hmm.
Reverend has like, you know, 50,000 on YouTube. Currently, A lot of fucking people like that song. And I just dropped another one called Black Forces like 2-3 days ago. And that one's a really good like humble record, right? But I feel like this next record is really gonna be the first time like people get to see like everything. I'm fucking uh SSJ Goku on this shit, bro.
Word.
Like it's a hot record.
It's all types of different flows, everything.
Bro, it's gonna be everywhere. Like I feel like it's some shit that you could play in the car when you sliding. I feel like it's some shit that'll make you feel good when you going out to the club and you want to dress nice and you want to have some fun with your lady.
Asian flow.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I'm on that Asian flow, dog. Like, you know, bitch, I'm a Don. Hop out in Gator. I ain't talking lacrosse, bro.
Oh,
Like, you
shit.
you feel me? Like, I want it to be like, you know, I'm trying to show people, bro. Like, I think the world kind of misses that high class, like, you know, type of vibes, bro. Like, you know, that's what we all aspire to be, bro.
Yes, sir.
Like, we don't want to be in the trenches fucking 27-8.
Fuck
Yeah,
no.
yeah, that's facts.
I even try to I try to listen more to like motivational shit now. You feel
Yeah,
me?
yeah.
Like just cause like I'd rather be on some shit like that. Like
Some positive shit, yeah.
yeah, like you feel me, like some babyface Ray type
Yeah.
vibe. Like
I mean, why you think everybody look? I'm a hustler from Rick Ross. Bro?
exactly.
Talking about
like,
getting money and shit.
Like anytime you put I'm a hustler, it's like, man, I'm about to get up and go to
I'm
work.
about to get this money every
Like, dog,
day.
For real.
I work 2 jobs, bro. Like I literally have 2 jobs. I don't have off days, and I've shot 2 music videos in the last 3 weeks, and I'm doing a podcast right now.
You working.
And I gotta get up at 9 in the morning and do it all again.
I felt that.
I'm just trying to fucking, you know, all gas, no brakes.
I felt that. It gotta be like that, bro.
Like,
Hell yeah.
I really want like my next few records to show people like
How hard you been
everything.
working.
What, dog? I don't think they ready, bro. Like
They gonna see.
and then I got one more after that called Nuance, bruh. And well, not Nuance. It's an inside joke with me and my team, bruh. Like, so it's a record, it's a hot record, but I had fucked up a word in it. And I had to change the shit, you know what I'm
Damn.
saying? So I've been calling it to say the wrong word like the whole fucking time.
Damn.
But it's like one of my hardest records, bro. Right?
Yeah.
So I had to go back and like change this shit up. But man, I'm gonna tell you, it's like one of those records like you put on in the car, bro, and it's gonna beat your speakers out. And it's gonna make you feel like you flying in a G5. Like,
Damn.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. Like, I leveled up. Like, I don't want to just be a rapper anymore. I want to show people a different lifestyle. I want to show people positivity and
Word.
happiness.
That's a fact. I mean, that's what we here to bring, man. Kid, you got any final words that you want to say to the
Hell
people?
yeah. You know, just stay tuned, you feel me? Follow me on Instagram and shit. At Kid Kreatur, KidKreatur.
Yes,
And just stay tuned. I have my brand Not of Nature. You know, we got Broward Legends. I got another brand, which is at Hereafter on Instagram too. So, and we be dropping hella shit.
They all like in your bio and shit.
Yeah, all in my bio.
For
so.
sure. And
Yeah.
you got like the latest single in your bio?
Yeah, right now, I have I don't know if it's in my bio, but it's definitely on my on my Instagram.
On your page.
Yeah, it's on my page. Fuck, bro. My
Man.
bio, I think, on my website, www.browardlegends.com.
Yes,
Facts.
sir. Y'all make sure y'all go ahead and run up the website, man. Y'all make sure y'all go ahead and fuck with the homie Kid Kreatur. Make sure y'all go ahead and cop everything. Make sure you run up Trippy Juice's music on all platforms.
Yup.
Make sure you go ahead and run up the videos on YouTube. All that good stuff. You already know what time it is, man. It's your boy Gabe Avelli. This has been the Florida Vibe Directory. Shout out to my boy Diafica Juice, the cool hands on the motherfucking boards.
That's the guy.
Y'all be on the lookout, man. Y'all make sure to keep subscribing. Y'all make sure to keep liking the videos, all that. We appreciate all the support. This has been the Florida Vibe Directory. Let's get it. Let's go.
Hey, bro, and if your mind ain't open, bro.
This is Zanaya.
It's the righteous vigilante Jamon Creek, and you're tuning in to Minds Wide Open.
Hey, yo, check it out. This is Namestream, never mainstream. You're tuning into Minds Wide Open Media.
Shout out to the Florida Vibe Directory. You are now listening to the best playlist in South Florida.